Hi, this is Jim Ford, Unit Home TPO. I look forward to our call with you all today, District Lending Team. I wanted to show you a quick video of how to register a loan and submit a loan in UHM Go. So what I'm going to do is, this is UHM Go right here. Our left menu bar is here. Our right menu bar with the pipeline across here. This is a test environment. So I'm going to go to start a loan. File upload. If it's a TPD loan, you click here. If it's a construction of perm referral, you click here. Since it is not, I'm going to go to browse. And this is where you upload your file. Once it's uploaded, the timeline starts right here. It tells us we have two issues we need to correct. Number one is to confirm the borrower pairs. You can move borrower pairs around. If they're joint couple, you want them side by side, just like this. You would hit confirm, save, next. And I'm going to go to my next issue, which is estimated closing date. I can click right on the message. So I need to change this closing date. I'm going to say 06/01/2024. Save that. You did get rid of the issue, so I can validate the 1003. Then I can move up to initial pricing. This is just initial pricing to run AU. I'm going to put 700 for the FICO. I'm going to run the DU. I am in my test loan right now in Ohio, which is good. I will hit get pricing. If you had any error message with the field, you would get an error message. I'm going to click on lower this for you. This opens up the prices. This is not real-time pricing. I'm going to 7 5/8 and continue. You can run LP, DU, or both. For test purposes, I'm just going to run AU. You would select your credit vendor. Press findings, plain findings. Loading the findings. Approved eligible. To review findings, you click on the box. You would click right here to open up the findings. I'm going to skip that and just accept the findings. You do have to accept the findings to move on. Are you sure you want to accept? Accepting findings. All set. So now we can move to the final pricing. It updates the FICO score based on the credit report. Get pricing. I am not locking the loan at this point. Continue. Now this is a step to register the loan. Notice our closing date is moved to 6/1. You would select a loan officer and the processor. You can edit the processor anytime once that loan is submitted. You can do a note to underwriting. For example, maybe this is a 2/1 temporary buy down. Click on register. Registering the loan. It's pushing everything to Encompass, so it takes a minute. While it's doing that, I'll remind you to the left side of the menu, you have the quick pricer. You can access pricing quotes at any time. MBS dashboard tells you how the market is doing. Our guidelines. Ask UHM is something very popular. You can ask underwriting guideline and questions 24/7. It will give you Fannie and Freddie, USDA, FHA, and VA product answers. We also have a UHM Go support team available from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern time. You can call them at 844-399-9825, or you can email them directly at uhmgosupport@uhm.com. I'm available as well, but they're a great resource if you got hung up on something, putting a loan in. So the registration is complete. You would get a registration email. Record is saved. Then we move on to fees. We use smart fees. Most brokers do not select the actual settlement agent that is closing the loan because if they choose the incorrect one, it actually gives them more variance. Reading a smart fee record right now, as you can see. We're going to go to smart fees, say less than 1 acre. This is where you select your settlement company. You can select a provider. I think I'm clicking too fast on it. Here's the details. Back to fees. This is just showing you what's available there. There it goes. You can pick your provider. I will pick store title here. Add to file. There it is. Save and continue. Just show this down here for you. All right, here are our fees. We can input a few fields here. Credit report fee, appraisal fee, if you like, the impounds as well. If you feel like the settlement fee is a little bit high, you want to give a credit to offset it to match more your records, you can always do that, clicking on it and changing it. Once you're done with that, you click agree, save and continue. These fees will be used for your LE, as you'll see. Okay, we're moving along the timeline here. Pricing the loan, get pricing. Remember, we just did the fees. Register as a lock, register as a float. I'll choose float. Okay. What it's saying is loan scenario has changed. Please run DU, because remember we did the fees after we did AU. So we have to go back into the AU screen, request the findings once again to push all the fees into our AU findings. Same procedure, review the findings, accept the findings. Then we can go back into pricing and locking the loan. And this time you will give us the opportunity to register it as a float or a lock. And you remember, you can also select lender paid or borrower paid earlier on in the process if you want to do a loan borrower paid. A lender fee buyout, no or yes as well. All right, so it's getting the fees now. We're going to register it as a float. Click OK. Submitting the request right now. And now we're ready to move on to the disclosure piece where you actually do the disclosures. Disclosure submission, loan details, no down payment assistance. We do need to acknowledge the intent to proceed. If there's a non-borrowing spouse, our notes are still here. We put in earlier, we can still add more notes if necessary. Not using a third-party processing, you want to verify the appraisal fee you looked at to make sure it's accurate. Is the borrower self-employed? This is important because you have a self-employed desk. You would say yes if it is, no. If you do say yes, you'll ask for the type of income. I'm just going to say no. Using overtime or commission to qualify. I'll say no. Is the borrower paid by the hour? I'll say no. Some W-2 salary. Save and continue. Uploading the loan data. Again, the part that we're doing now is preparing the disclosures, the initial disclosures. Takes a minute. Again, we're in the test environment right now. Sometimes the system IDS takes a little bit longer than others. All right, there we go. So we don't have any critical audits that we have to worry about as far as red flags. These are fine right here. So we hit save and continue. It's now ordering preview documents. So these are the actual preview disclosures that your borrower will see, but we do make you do the preview first so you can take a look, and if any corrections are needed, you can go back into your fees and make those necessary corrections. So it's generating that package right now. We can open that and view that. Going up here. I slide that over for you. No. That's user error not being able to bring it. I'm going to hit it open again so I can bring it over to you. Let's see if I can pop it here. All right. There we go. So here's a preview documents. The LE is the first thing you see because that's the most important. I'll make that bigger for you. There you go. If everything looks great, you want to click on Good to proceed and sent to the borrower. Finalizing the order, it's being sent to the borrower. This is where your actual initial disclosures are being sent directly to your borrowers. You don't have to do anything else. Disclosures ordered. Your initial disclosure pack has successfully ordered. Your loan has been submitted. Right now, it's being submitted. And when that is done, your loan is actually in our pipeline. So your green light to submit the credit documents. I'm going to end the video here. That's starting a loan all the way up to the submission process. Hopefully you find this very easy. The more you do it, the quicker it goes. I look forward again to speak with you later this afternoon. Thanks so much for all your time. I appreciate it.